Hello, hello. Hey, Mozart. Hello, everybody. Very sorry about that delay. Hold on, let me just make sure I post, letting people know that we're live. Oh boy. What a time. There we go. Oh man. Hi, okay. Here we are. Who do we have with us today? I should tweet as well. Oh boy, okay. Is it showing me as live? Is it super delayed? Ray, can you tell me when you hear this? Heard it, okay. Okay, good. It's only like, maybe 5-10 seconds something delay. Just I didn't hear anything for a while from anybody, so I just want to make sure it wasn't like I didn't even visibly go live for like 5 minutes after I went live. But hello! Hi Kaya, hi Aramore, hi Ray. Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry for that delay. Oh, sometimes technology, you know? Liara, hi Liara! Hello everyone. Let's, let me see here. What do we have to work with? I forget where I put all the housing items. I feel like I just like... There's some there. Anything useful? Taking a look really quickly to see if I have any items that might be useful for this shadow puppet stuff that we're gonna try. Okay, let's grab one of these. Let's just see. How is everybody doing though? Hi housing friends. Hey Laura. Hello everyone. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you very, very much for your understanding. glad as always to see you all here. Oh, here we go. An indirect lighting stand. That could be very useful. So, and there we go. I knew I had some of these indirect lights and stuff. There they are. Okay. So, what kind of awesome shenanigans can we get up to with these? So for anybody who is joining and is not aware, today's theme is going to be shadow puppets. So to give a little bit of background on how that came about, I would like to give a little shout out to what we did last time on stream. So last time on stream, we were building this sort of aquarium setup. And I was experimenting with concepts for how to make some aquarium builds in the game, so that maybe we could give some ideas over to the wonderful folks at the Eorzine Aquarium. And this is kind of what we came up with. And near the end of the stream, I put the little shark jaws up here, and we were experimenting with how to light the shark jaw area. And then I believe it was Fruity Snacks who chimed in. It was Fruity Snacks who chimed in and said, I wonder if you could use a spotlight to create jaws on the floor, like the teeth on the floor, like a shark mouth. And I thought, that's an interesting idea. So we got an indirect light, and I shone it on the shark jaws, and it came up with this. And that is not actually what I expected to happen. I think we were all thinking like the full circular shark jaws. But this ended up being like basically a happy face, you know, like one of those like chibi dinosaur things or something. And I saw this, and it just sparked off this whole like, wait, that's actually really cool looking. It's not actually the look that I would have necessarily wanted to go for in this aquarium build, but like, how cool would it be to maybe just experiment around and see what other kind of shadow puppetry we can do? I've seen some people do some shadow puppet arts in the game, but I've never actually tried it myself, except for a tiny bit for some just like creative lighting in some of my like nightclubs and stuff. But I've never actually tried to create like I guess, you know, full shadow puppet art. And so I thought that sounds like a fun, creative, just a experiment that we could try out, right? So today is going to be all about just trying ideas. I am just going to kind of go off the cuff, and we're just going to kind of see where this all leads. So yeah, hopefully that sounds interesting to all of you. Teague, hello Teague. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? How is everybody doing today? I missed you guys on Monday. I guess we all missed each other. We all missed the game on Monday. But it's good to be back. And we got an exciting week ahead of us. We have the shadow puppet art today, and then I have 4 DJ streams actually this week. We got one after this at Prominence tonight. So yes, in case you weren't aware, Prominence, my nightclub, is open tonight, 8 to 10 p.m. PST, and I'll be DJing there. Then on Friday, on Ether, I'll be at Gold Roller again, Gold Roller Casino and Nightclub. Then Sunday, I actually have 2 DJ sets, the Garden Party, Prominence Garden Party, and I'm also playing at Empress's Float and Chill Pool Party, not to be confused with the beach party that had a billboard. It's a different swim-related theme and event. So, yeah, I'll be playing that on Sunday later in the evening after the Garden Party. And it's gonna be an exciting time. And let's see, what shall we start with here? So just right to start, I kind of had this. I was looking at my what we have here to work with inventory-wise. You know what? Actually, let me clear off this this wall. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. What can we... Maybe we should just get 2 stage panels and just have a nice clean wall here for our shadow puppetry. And let's take this down just because I want it to kind of be a fresh... So we're gonna light this from the get-go. Okay, so put some inventory. There you go. Aramorn is what I'm talking about. The float and chill beach party. And I'll also be helping actually for the crystal version of the beach party. I'm also helping set up the DJ stage. So it's probably not going to be anything super spectacular, but it will be some of my work all the same. So, you know, if you enjoy seeing my work, then that'll be something worth going to. All right, so here we go. We got a wall. Oh, I think the kind of nice if we just had it really clean looking, but that's okay. Okay, so first thought I had was this. So we need, first of all, to have our light. Simple enough. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Let's see, how do people do this? How do they get it so... I really wish we could tilt this thing. So I've seen people, I feel like I've seen people actually have that more circular looking. Here we go. Okay. Ta-da! Done. We've won. I'm gonna move these on the sides so that way they're not as in the way. Okay, so just looking at my inventory, I kind of had, first of all, let's just see what happens if you do like this. What? Wait, does this not cast a shadow? Is my light need to resolve or something? Wait, what's going on? Why does this not... It's a vampire. What's going on? Why is this light not... I shot for sure this could cast a really cool lotus shape on this, on these stage panels, but I guess not. Vampire light. Okay, I guess I stand corrected. That is not going to be as simple as I thought. I thought, oh, that'll be cool. We could have like a lotus, and then we could have stuff coming out of the flower. Like, you know, we could have alpha like popping out of the flower in like in some shadow art. But okay, I guess not. Okay, we'll not do that then. We will try instead. Okay, so can alpha at least go and make a shadow? Surely alpha can make a shadow. Let me pull out my wood slats. Where is my Riviera shelf? There we go. Okay, so alternatively, let's go. Oh, come on. Okay, at least alpha can make a shadow. I also saw this. And I thought the wyvern piece here could be cool wings, like little tiny wings. So I was thinking maybe we could try to get a toy and give it wings. Whether that's alpha, like maybe if he's like, well, he's kind of got not a lot of space going on there. But I wonder if we do some trickery with some other toys, and then we could add wings to them or something. That'll be interesting. Let me go out and see what toys and stuff we can get a hold of. I think that's what I've seen most people do is when they're trying to do the shadow puppet thing, they start with some toys, but I usually see people just do a single toy and then they cast the shadow. But I'm kind of curious if we can do some manipulation there where we make like dragon wings on something that doesn't normally have wings, right? I think is kind of where I'm going with that. Yo, Leon, hey! Oh man, welcome to the stream. For everybody who might not be aware, so Leon Aquitaine, is that how you say your last name? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correct, but please correct me if I'm not. So if you were on my previous streams where we were doing the photo backdrops, right, the photo studios in the apartment, if you're watching this in the future, I'll link the cards to that, because I have the VODs and stuff on my YouTube channel. I can link the cards and I can link them. I'll just link my YouTube for now. But basically in those streams where I was talking about building a G-Pose studio and we experimented with that, I based a lot of it off of the tutorials of Leon here. So that's great. I'm so glad that you're here, Leon. I reached out somewhat to him on Twitter and kind of was thanking him. He recently also put out a bunch of updated tutorials actually for lighting in G-Pose. So I know a bunch of people here, a bunch of you guys were mentioning how you wanted to get more into G-Pose and learn more about it. And I had a very admittedly crude understanding at the time I did that stream. It was kind of like a learning as we go bit of streaming. But Leon has not only updated that very tweet/tutorial guide that I was following initially, he's put out like a bunch of other really awesome G-Pose related content and tutorials within the last like couple weeks here. He did an updated thing about lighting. He did updated about lighting. He did one, I think, about aspect ratio and getting the right cropping on your tweets and your photos, because Twitter has weird cropping ratios and stuff. And then he also recently, I think, did one on how to light darker skinned characters, which just absolutely fantastic stuff. So I believe your Twitter handle is your name, I think. But if you start typing Leon Aquitaine into Twitter, you'll find his tweets. And please take a look at them. They're absolutely phenomenal. So I'm very glad to have you here, Leon. Thank you very much. I think there's a lot that we all can learn from you. We all can and will learn from you. Let's see. What is it's all tabletop, I think, right? All the toys and stuff. Let's take a look at what the tabletop items we have to work with are. Oh man, wait. Can we give wings to a jellyfish? That'd be kind of cute, like a little floating jellyfish with the little wings maybe on it. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Why not? I don't really. Who knows? You don't know what you don't know, right? Carbuncle could be cute. Little otter with wings. I need something with a really strong silhouette, though, is the big thing. I need something that registers very clearly as its silhouette, and then we can add wings on top of that. Oh no, dude, Leon, you did not do a very poor job of explaining. To be honest, I probably should have just thought through and experimented more with your tutorial prior to the stream. So, yeah, I think I definitely want to maybe do a follow-up after I take a look at your other tutorials and stuff, and I have a bit of a better understanding, because that stream, I realized as I was doing it that I really didn't understand the subject matter as much as I would like. So I definitely would like to revisit that. Maybe even with you joining in to weigh in, you know, would be awesome. Or even just simply so I can make sure that it's clear to the audience kind of what the best practices and stuff are. So I won't be able to stay and watch, but looking forward to watching. Oh, hey, well, and I'm glad though that you're able to stop by. Yeah, the VODs and stuff will be, the VOD will be up sometime later this week, probably tomorrow or Friday, on my YouTube. And feel free to, watch any of the other VODs of the other stuff that we've done. Really glad to have you here. Hopefully we'll see you more in and out of the stream whenever I have stuff. And if you're around too, please feel free to join in on the nightlife streams and stuff when I do DJ streams and everything. I'm not sure how much you've all dipped your toe into that, but would love to have you. We got a lot of lovely folks who... Actually, I've been so pleasantly surprised with how many people have come into the housing stream purely from a housing perspective and then have given my nightclub and the DJ sets and everything a shot. And then a lot of them seem to have ended up really liking it. That's been so nice to see. Oh, here we go with all the toys. Okay, so we got the Bahamut. Let's see here. If anybody has some ideas of things that we could do... Oh, the bear. There's a bear. I know there's a bear somewhere here. But if anybody has any thoughts on some of these... I imagine these are all really expensive. Oh yeah, these are pretty dang expensive. I guess it's worth... If I can find a cheap-ish one here, then we can also just show kind of what a lot of people do. Alexander... This is not going to register very well. Although, okay, I'm curious. It's so damn cheap. Might as well just buy one and just see what it looks like. Emerald busts. Queen's Guard. Stuffed. Here we go. Stuffed bear. The stuffed bear... Whoa! That bear is way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Brina and Kalka. Okay, we'll try it. Let's just see where this goes. Kojin. Chloe. I think this is probably pretty expensive too, right? Okay, we don't need to go... I think we can come up with something here that isn't, without breaking the bank super crazily. And I also want to figure out how I can do a convincing full face using like the Jaws thing. I wonder if there's a way we can do that somehow. Oh, this is an interesting idea. There's these vases and some of them have like the little figurines on them, but do any of them have a recognizable silhouette is the question. Okay, maybe what we need to do is actually go in and test things in front of the light. And in the preview menu, and maybe we can see some interesting silhouettes going on. So yeah. Oh no, Lime, you have the flu? Oh shoot, I hope you feel okay. Or you start feeling better soon. That's true. The Lo-Fi FC and Aramore, they have swooped up many wonderful folks from the stream. But I love it. I'm so glad to have you guys all out and about for all of the nightlife stuff. It's been really great to see you guys all coming out. Oh, that's a cool thing. There you go. So like even just right here, right? So before we had like now we have Alpha walking down something. Just by tilting this, right? Just by tilting the this stand here, right? We get him now he's on a slope. That's kind of cool. So I think we could reverse this too and flip him around and he could be walking up the stairs too, right? He could be ascending. Oh, how do we go? That doesn't work quite as well. Well, this makes... Man, this... Okay, just looking at that, actually, this is like Sonic. Like with the spikes. That almost looks like the silhouette of Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Like Shadow or Sonic. I could see an interesting... I wonder if there's a way you could, yeah, position these lights and position alphas and make a Sonic the Hedgehog silhouette. Does anyone else see that? You know what I mean? Like with his spiky hair? Or maybe like Dragon Ball Z hair? But I think that's pretty neat. Wait, let me tilt camera 100 so I can get a better view. There we go. So I've, in case anybody doesn't know what I just did, you can type / tilt camera and then a value between 0 and 100 into the chat. You have to type / tilt camera space and then you type a value 0 or up to 100. And 0 is the base in the normal view. So if I do tilt camera 0, this is the standard view, right, that you're probably all used to, where your character is in the dead center of the screen and kind of the camera moves around with them always basically in the center, zooming in and out, right? And that's great for battling and gameplay, but not so great if you want to, say, look up at stuff like this, right? Like I'm kind of getting in the way in this case. So a really nice workaround for this, especially when you're in builds that have really beautiful ceilings, if like, for example, you're touring houses, or if maybe you're in a club that has a really nice like chandelier system, like Prominence, like the one I built, nudge, nudge. Or just you want to see the sky a bit more, you could go tilt camera, and you could go, here's 50. You see how that's already quite a bit farther up? And then we could go even farther. And we're going to go tilt camera 100. And there. See, so now our character is no longer the center of the focus. They're in the bottom sort of third of the screen. And now we have this much better view up above. So especially for like our case right here, this is perfect. It gets us out of the way and it lets us have a much better view of this. Very, very useful. Make sure. Tessa! Hey Tessa, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Oh, also, I just realized I didn't catch this earlier, but Leon, thank you for the follow. I think you may have headed out for your errands, but if you're still here, thank you very much for the follow, as well as for being here. And Nimbus, thank you for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stream, as always. And good to see you. Thank you very, very much for that resubscription tier 1 sub. How are you doing? It's going great so far. I had a bit of a late start due to some technical difficulties, but I think we're rocking and rolling now. And we're experimenting with the shadow puppetry. And let's see. How are you? And also, how are you doing, Tessa? Let's see. Liara is saying, or if you're Lala that needs to see some tall friends or enemies. That's true. Yeah, I guess that could also work if you're a Lala and you need to have a better vantage point. So tilt camera is just a very useful little bit of set of tools that you can use. So tilt camera. I realize sometimes that after the stream, I don't remember all the little things that I mentioned I was going to reference. So I'm starting to try to take a little bit better notes during the stream so I don't have to just hold everything in my brain. Okay, so alpha's a little complicated. Let's see what we can do with Brina here, right? So or Calca, Brina, I forget which one is which. Oh, interesting. That actually looks like a Dragoon helmet or something. Or a judge. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like the judge armor from certain Final Fantasies. Okay, so that's interesting. What if we did that? What if we ran with that idea of creating the silhouette of a judge? And let's see, if we bring her closer. There, we need this to not be so tall. Like maybe there. Okay. I'm curious if we do this. Okay. Right, so if we have this. Do you see how the silhouette, if you look up, I forget what is it, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance or something like that, then there is the judges, which have the very Garlean looking armor. It's basically Garlean armor, actually. But now I'm thinking, what if we take this doll and we need to give it like elongated horns basically, and then make this built out more like armor, right? So this could be a cool, here, like Alexander. Let's see, what does Alexander look like? Actually, that could be interesting. See, so what if Yeah, see? Like, okay. That's kind of cool. So what if... like I said, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about with the 14 or the judges and stuff from previous games, look up Final Fantasy Judge, and I think the internet should provide, and then hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. And then I think you'll see what I'm going for here, right? Where I'm like building out this armor. So they always have these big shoulders, and it's usually pretty detailed. So for example, like this, right? With like these sort of like ornate looking shoulder pads. And, okay, so let's just see. I was gonna give the doll wings, but now I'm thinking maybe she just needs some cool, we can get some some winged elements on the helmet. Okay, so we're gonna raise this up. I think this needs to be farther forward, just to make sure the light can catch it. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that's like samurai armor. Right? Like, okay, hold on. Oops. Okay, where we go? There. So if yeah, let's go. So check that out, right? So, like, I think this Alexander is a little too complicated. Those details are a little too complex. But you can see where I'm going with that, right? I think, right, where you can see that there's like a helmet going on here, and he's got this sort of almost like that samurai-looking symbol crest on the top of the helmet. So that's kind of cool. Let me catch up here with chat here. What was everyone saying? Nimbus is doing well, working on some cosplay. Ooh, some cosplay stuff. Cosplay. What are you gonna cosplay, Nimbus? Oh, I think someone answered or asked this too. So let's see. Tessa's currently sitting in queue on your main. Are you traveling right now, Tessa? Doing some content on Mateus on your main though. Let's see. So Nimbus is working on some Renaissance Fair lid stuff. It's a fairly based off an ink cap mushroom. Interesting. Oh, Tessa's also working on some Ren Fair stuff. Pirate is top notch. Ooh, pirates. Yeah. So is a pirate like that kind of aesthetic goes in a Renaissance Fair, or are you saying you're a pirate for like a different kind of cosplay? Like you have a pirate cosplay, but now you're working on the Renaissance Fair cosplay? Or are you saying you would be a pirate at the Renaissance Fair? I've never been to a Renaissance Fair, but I have some friends who have gone and they've said really good things. And I've always kind of, it's been one of those like on my to-do list eventually. I definitely want to check it out sometime. I think it'd be really cool. Also, I'm just going to try rotating this just to see what kind of look we can get. Oh, there we go. See, so this way is a bit more of like almost like a wide fork or something like that. And then this is much more like actual horns or like antennae or something like that. And actually, okay, rotating it this way. Do we have any OG Digimon fans out there? There was like a specific angle I was rotating this, and it reminded me of Patamon. This, the little look right here, right? Where it's like the little tiny wings coming up. This makes me think of Patamon from Digimon, and his little like ear wings, which makes me want to make a little mini Patamon built out here somehow. Does anyone else see that? Like, am I crazy? Does anyone else kind of see that his little wing ears popping up and flicking backward? So so we could make a samurai armor. We could make Patamon. I'm curious how would we do Patamon? Dude, Digimon cartoon was amazing for sure as a kid. Yo, what's up, Eclipse? Welcome back to the stream. Oh, hey, wow, Eclipse, thank you also for resubscribing tier 1 sub. 4-month streak. Hot damn. Thank you, thank you. Always glad to have you back, Eclipse. Dang, we got a lot of Digimon appreciators here. Good. Digimon, I will admit, I haven't followed a lot of the more recent Digimon stuff. I mean, similar to Pokemon, I haven't been able to keep up with like all the shows and all the everything, but absolutely, like OG Digimon, you know, Tai, what is it, Matt, Izzy, Mimi, right? Mike? Was there a Mike? Patamon, Tentamon, what's that? Gurumon? Oh my gosh, there's just so many things. Digimon, digital monsters, Agumon, there you go. Yeah. Of course, Gatomon, who's like hacks because she's like a champion level or whatever to start. Cat girls evolving into angels. Oh, I feel like I missed. Let's see. Okay, so Nimbus is saying pirates are for sure Renaissance fair material. Is that right? I guess like in my brain, I normally don't associate the two. I almost feel like there's like this sort of seafaring nautical, you know, like Limsa Lominsa kind of pirates kind of thing, and then there's almost this like in the woods kind of vibe, you know, like almost, it's not quite elves, but it's kind of like a little bit more that castle in the woods fantasy kind of thing when I think Renaissance fair. But I guess it does make sense that like it's just a matter of regionally where you would have been, right? Like if you were a castle near the water, there would have been pirates. So I think that's just maybe like, that's cool though. That's cool that you guys brought that up then, because I wouldn't have originally thought of like pirates. Like I guess you could argue pirates have, as long as there be water and boats running around, there's pirates. Just, you know, they're not necessarily even all like, you know, Jack Sparrow or whatever. I mean, there's pirates today, right? There's still pirates. So I'm learning so many things. I hit devil horns and where's there? Liara saying that she went to a Renaissance fair a few years ago and it was so much fun. I could believe it. I wouldn't mind checking it out sometime. I've heard really fun things about that. I mean, LARPing has a lot of that kind of medieval Renaissance can be kind of vibe, but like, is that something that people would do actually at the Renaissance fair, or is that just like, that's a little too deep? Like a Renaissance fair is a little bit more like, you wouldn't like full on do like a LARPing RP kind of thing? Or is that exactly where people RP? That's like exactly where you want to introduce people to the idea, you know? Give it a shot. Very one too. Do a bunch of cosplay. Oh, whoa, wait. So Nimbus is saying you do a bunch of, so they've done a bunch of cosplay, and it was the main form of your income earlier this year when you were fun employed. Whoa, so you actually do like cosplay commissions. Well, here you go, everybody. So I guess if you need some awesome cosplay, maybe you need to ask Nimbus for some advice, or a quote for your next glam, IRL glam, right? Oh, so wait, yeah. So Liara is saying, or Laura is saying, stop hitting everything, Liara. Got not hit. Wait, so did you... Got. Yeah, you got... You got devil horns and elf ears there. Okay, yeah. Worldwide as well. Yeah, I'm definitely open to going. I will definitely... It's on my to-do list. I just don't know when exactly it would be. It's on the West Coast, if you'd like to do. There's a lot of LARPing. I could believe that, absolutely. Seems like, yeah, the kind of... yeah, there you go, LARPing, live action roleplay. That's true. Actually, I guess so the term LARPing, it does not necessarily equate to having to be like sword play and that kind of thing. It could very much be all sorts of stuff, right? Like it could be... It's literally just... The term is live action roleplay, so like anything within that domain could work. Okay, I'm really curious too. Okay, for the shadow thing we're doing here, I'm really curious if we can use... Like, let's use something that's not typically... That's not as obvious, right? And let's just see what happens if we use it. Okay, so like, for example, what if we used a lantern? Okay, do all lights not cast shadows? Are all lights... Oh, no, this one does. There you go. Oh, it's like a jetpack. It's like this thing has a jetpack now. Let's see if I rotate it around. I have like a gun. What does that look like? Does that look weird? No, it doesn't really work. The Royal Lion? What would that look like? Can we do... Let's see. Yeah, actually, I am really curious. Let's see. What should we try? Should we try Patamon? Should we try the thing? Now I have a day job. I can afford something. Okay, so you don't do commissions anymore, Nimbus. You just have chilling with a day job and making that 9 to 5 money kind of thing. But I mean, at least you have still time to do the cosplay and stuff. You suggest to travel to Mateus. Yeah, Miko in the house. Real main Miko. Hey, what's up, Rem? Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Don't worry, you're not late. In fact, I started late, so if anyone's late, it's me. Happy to have you back, Rem. How are you doing? We are talking about Digimon and Renaissance fairs and making shadow puppets. It's quite the collection of topics we have going on. What's your favorite Digimon, Rem? Did you watch Digimon as a kid? I guess that's an open-ended question for anybody. If anyone wants to shout out, what's your favorite Digimon? We were naming, I think, a lot of the like starters from the original gen of Digimon, but I am kind of curious what everyone's like favorite would have been. I think, to answer my own question, I do think I really liked like War Greymon. I thought War Greymon was really cool. Like I really liked his silhouette and his overall like. He's a very elegant looking Digimon, I feel like. I think he was one of my... Is War Greymon? That's the fourth one from Agumon, right? Because there's Greymon, Metal Greymon, then War Greymon, right? I think, so that's the fourth one. And then I also really liked Metal Seadramon. Because I was in that phase of like, dragons are awesome, which, I mean, I guess that's not really a phase. Dragons are still awesome. But I really thought he was a really cool looking... like dragon. It was like all like a mech Asian looking sea dragon, which I thought was just the coolest fucking thing. The cactus with the boxing gloves isn't... Yeah, that's wow, what is it? Why am I'm blanking on a lot of their names? Surely somebody knows which one we're talking about, though. I mean, it's like one of the main. It's the skinny, lanky guy with the glasses. His Digimon, right? Evolves into that one. Let's see. Yeah. I am so curious to see. Let's see. What do we have special? Dang, what else can we do? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's pull this back up. Man, I feel like this is like a whole this could be a whole rabbit hole of just testing items and then just like rotating them around and just seeing what kind of patterns and stuff you can make, right? So even actually, oh, you know what? Before I even go there, what happens if I just rotate this, her around? Okay, this is more of like an obvious doll shape. Just trying to see like... Oh, actually, that looks even more like a judge. Interesting. Okay, so here we go with the helmet, right? With the helmet thing. But then actually one of the characteristics of the judges is they have that little frilly thing as on their neck area. And I just realized you flip this backwards, you get the frilly thing on the neck. So actually if we had two of these dolls, so if we have one here and then we have one to make the frills along the neck, and then we need to build the shoulders. You know what, I'm gonna run with this because like at least we have an idea going here. So I'm gonna get another doll. What could be something that we use for the shoulders though? Nimbus only Digimon I remember is Anju Woman. I mean, Anju Woman's a pretty pivotal Digimon in the series. Slight spoiler there, but I mean, like, I feel like she definitely makes a pretty dramatic entrance, and a pretty, you know, so, and also just the sheer fact of that she's like a really good-looking Digimon that kind of pops up out of nowhere, and you're just like, whoa, that's awesome. At least at the time, I feel like it was very unexpected, right? For a lot of people. By the way, for Nimbus and like Tessa, and I guess some of you other folks who are all talking about your cosplays and everything, in the Discord, I have a section for like IRL arts. So I asked that please try to avoid posting anything that sort of reveals, I guess, your person, just because we're trying to keep sort of, don't want to have personal identifier stuff in the Discord, but would love to see like the costumes you're making or something like that, or the armor and, you know, demon horns or whatever you guys got going on. So I'm very curious, like, what sort of cosplay you guys all make. Ooh, okay. I wonder if these could be cool as the shoulders. Is this cheap? No, definitely not. Chocobo. Bomboko. I feel like these are so dirt cheap, I might as well just see what I can make with these. I wonder if we stack a bunch of these together, if that could be something interesting. Stuffed androids too? You know what? I'll take it. Why not? Let's just try it. Sylphic flower vase, coral. Wait, where did the dolls go? Where are they? There they are. Actually, what if we just had a whole bunch of them and just use different angles? I don't know. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. It's okay. No, I think, yeah, not everyone is all necessarily all seen Digimon or like remembers that well. Admittedly, there's many things that I've forgotten in terms of all that stuff. I think the only reason, actually, one of the reasons I only remember some of that stuff is because sometimes YouTube occasionally, like, you go down a YouTube rabbit hole, you know, and you end up in Nostalgiaville. I think we've all been there. And then you're just kind of like, oh, wow, that's right. This was a thing. I totally forgot about this. And it brings it back up, and then you suddenly remember all those episodes. Here, I'm going to use this to... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yes. I just wanted to bring this more into view. Okay, there we go. Maybe like that. There we can get the horns and stuff positioned correctly. Okay, so now we have this. Oh, and we need to flip this one around. Okay, and I think we need to lower it quite a bit. By the way, just putting it out there, but I have also some announcements to make after the stream. So don't touch that dial. So if you guys stick around till the end of the stream, in between or at the end of the housing stream and the beginning of before Prominence, I will talk about some of those exciting things that I've been working on. I'm very eager to share with you guys and gals. Share with everybody. Oops, let's see. Ooh, actually, I really like that. Okay, so I want to have like these big shoulder pads because that's very, like, it looks like armor, right? So I think right there is starting to get the shoulder pad look that we want. I actually like that, using this doll as that a little bit more than, oh, hold on. Okay. Wait, okay, we're going to raise this up slightly. Oh, actually, you know, it could even go out like here, right? Interesting. Or could just try going for using the hair. Like we had, okay, so there was the backwards one. What happens if she's on a different plane like that? YouTube, you just end up in epic NPC man rabbit hole. Oh yeah. Awesome. Whoa, those are cool, Nimbus. Those are really good. Princess Peach, an A2? Damn. Those are awesome. Check those out, everybody who's in the Discord. Those are really, really good, yeah. Like, I think the A2 one also, I think you'd want to see with like all the different, you know, little details in the wig and that kind of thing too. But even just that little bit that you see, I mean, it's very clearly Nier, and it really captures that sort of the leather look of Nier. And then that Princess Peach one, I mean, without even like just glancing at that, it just like, yeah. Well, I guess you could also, it could potentially be, was it Aurora? She's pink, right? From Disney? I know like probably a super eagle-eyed person would be able to tell me exactly the differences between the princess dresses. But I think they're both kind of in the same vein, right? Hopefully that's not super blasphemous for me to say that. But I believe Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, right, is also pink in her dress, and it's kind of also got that sort of poofy dress kind of thing going on. Okay, here, I'm gonna see what happens if I have... You know what, I'm gonna look up a picture of a judge and just see what we have going on there. That way, I'm also not just going off nothing. Maybe I should try to go after a really iconic looking judge. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's like a main guy that I think I'm keying in on here. What are these guys' names? What is this? Dang, what are these guys' names? There we go. Gabranth. This is like the one I was thinking of when I saw this. So if you look up Final Fantasy Gabranth, Gabranth, that is the dude that I'm trying to model this thing after. But that's kind of where I'm going with this. My friend, my title. Oh, is my... That's right, my stream title's probably all messed up, huh? Thank you very much, Stormy. I should probably... Yeah, that's right. I had technical difficulties and I just was so... But I'm just... Yeah, I am behind on stuff today. I'm so sorry, guys. Shadow Puppets. There we go. Simple, nice, and clean. Thank you very much, Stormy. Thanks for catching that. There we go. Is that better? Hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay. And so yeah, I'm going for this Gabranth. And I need the horns to flick outwards a little bit more. How are we gonna create that look? Then I need like his armor to come like this. His neck is really, really thin this way. Okay, so wait, hold on. There we go. If I go like this, then his neck isn't so stick thin. Because I just want it to be not quite so skinny. Oops. Ooh. Okay. See, because it's really, really thin right now. Maybe if I can make it. There we go. Just a little bit. Huh. I feel like this thing's not quite an even fit. Actually, he doesn't really have much of a neck, to be honest. In the photo. So maybe that's actually better. Having it like that. Okay. I'm gonna run with that. Okay, hold on. Let me, actually, you know what? I should probably just try to get a quick photo of this guy up, so that way everyone can see what I'm talking about. But, okay, where is it? Chrome window. There we go. Oh, let's get this out of the way. There we go. Does everyone see that? Okay. I think now we can get a little bit of a better understanding of what I'm doing here. Let me crop this in a little bit. Okay. So now maybe this will make a little more sense. Now does everyone's... Okay. There we go. I think that'll help with the visual aid. So now do you see what I mean when I say I saw this helmet, right? And then it immediately made me think of this guy's helmet with the horns turned down and stuff. So yeah, this is what I meant. And we can actually take this thing off because we don't really need it. I think we could still try to get that little horn on the top, but I'm very curious to try to see. Okay. So right here. Actually, if you tap this forward. Don't worry about it. There. Oh, wow. It takes that long? 16 minutes to... Oh, actually, that kind of makes sense. I mean... Just with how congested everything is. Huh, how is it not even? Do you see how it's like... It's kind of mismatched? Is that just a matter of the dolls not being perfectly... even? Or it's a matter of the bomb boko not being perfectly symmetrical. Let's see what's a bit more better of a fit. Okay. That's fine. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay. And then we had... Okay, let's use some more bomb bokos. They're very cheap. So that's very nice. So we're going to start building out his shoulder pads. See if we rotate the bomb boko, if that gives us any better of a look. If I can just grab the bomb boko. There we go. Okay. So we're looking for, oh, there, that's it. So see, we have like there's the little lines on this dude's shoulders, right? The little lines coming up. So I need that texture. Okay. So let's see if I can get that. Right, let's just play around with rotating this thing. Okay, so rotating. Oh, with the tail, that's kind of a nice. Oh, actually, using the tail like that kind of can create the overall shape of the shoulder pad, maybe. Or is it better if it's down this way? Yeah, there we go. And we just need to fill that in. So like out maybe. Yeah, like that. Okay. Let's try to mirror this on the other side then. So hold on, I don't know if you guys might be chatting. I am just trying to concentrate on this for a second. Hold on. Oh, there. Okay, how do I get this thing to... Where is... There it is. Okay. Okay, holding my breath here. Okay. Oh, right. Need to turn counter surface placement off in order to do that. Okay. There we go. Okay, so do we see... There we go. So now do we see this? What do you guys think? Is that starting to feel that silhouette, you know, that we're getting there? Let me move that over to the side a little bit. There we go. Right? So we're basically gonna get like his torso up effectively, I think. And then we need to flick, so there's his little, like, it's not antlers, but like there's the horns on his there, right? This little, do you see my mouse here? The little part where the horns dip downward and then they flick outward though. So we need to come up with something really subtle, ideally, that can flick that the little bit out a little bit. And I actually wonder if we just rotate the doll's head and we just mirror the doll in the exact same position and just rotate one a little bit left and a little bit right, because her little pigtail things actually flick outward. So, okay, let me just try this. So let's just rotate this doll ever so slightly. Can that get the horns to flick outward a bit at all? No, not really. Does look like he's turning his head though. What if it's reversed? So this is actually a different judge. There's a different judge that has this look, with the little it has a crown. He has like a very high, like his helmet has like a big crown on the top of it. So that's actually another look we could do. But I want to go for this guy's thing. So we need his the little top of his head to have a little pointy thing sticking out. And then we need, oh, actually, okay, I wonder if the Alpine could help us here. Right? Because this Alpine does it have a little thing sticking out? Yeah, see, so there's like the little point. We could hide the whole lamp and have the little this thing sticking out, and then we just need I need something like this little T intersection that I need there. Okay. But let's see. Okay, let's see. How can we do this? How can we do this? How can we create the little horn? Wyvern piece. What else do we have in our inventory? Porxies? Porxies. Ooh, Porxies have the little ear flap. Okay, so the Porxies have their ears that dip downward and flick outward. So if we have two Porxies and they each rotate off from center, fanning outward with only the little bit of their ear flicking outward, we might be able to use that to get the little flick outward on this guy's helmet. Maybe, or a fungus chair. If the fungus chair is wide enough, it could provide the little flick. But okay, the problem is we need it to slope down and then flick outward, right? So if we need it to slope down and then flick outward, it's got to kind of have a curvature going down and out already built in. Okay, I might need to go through the item list, but let's for right now just try getting a Porxie here. Where did you go, Porxies? I know the Porxies are, all still at our Porxie shrine here with the fat cat. Let's see, what else do we have here? The dragon lamp, does that work? The dragon lamp has the little, no, it's got the little pointy things here. That's not gonna work. Do the vases have, do they flick outward? No, they don't. Oh, in case you're wondering, yeah, we made, so a couple weeks ago, or no, last week was it? Maybe 2 weeks ago. I did a mystery build where people gave me random items and I didn't know what they were before we started building, and I just started building with them the best I could. And we came up with this fat cat shrine. So if you want to see that, you can check out my YouTube. The VOD of is live, and you can see how this came together. But let's see. Oh yeah, see the little Porxie tails? Okay, wait. I think this could be something we could maybe see. Okay, this might work. I need the Porxie tails. Ooh, summoning bell. Anyone else see that? So the summoning bell from a side profile does have the little point and it has a little T going on. So that's another idea. What else? What does the top of this stand look like? Nope, that's not right. Okay. Let's run with the Porxie idea. I just want to see where this goes. Okay. So there, does everyone see how that might give us what we need? The Porxie's ears fanning outward like that, giving us the little flick outward of this guy's horns, but also that they slope downward. So that way, hopefully they can remain hidden within the way that the thing slopes downward. right? So, okay, let's... okay, so let's take this. Okay, let's try... Okay, let's just see how this ends up looking. Okay, the Porksy needs to be farther on the edge of glory. There he is. Okay. Oh, okay, so... doing it like this, the way the light hits it, it's fanning out too much. Okay, reverse, reverse. If you flip it around, maybe it will solve that problem. Or we might have to use two. There, see? There it is. There's the horn. Oh, yo! Anyone else see what that could be? That, the Porksy right there, that is an eyeball. Two Porksies next to each other. That's two eyes. Okay, well, we're gonna do that later too. I'm gonna totally do that now that I see that as well. But let's first try to do the antlers thing. Okay, so the Porksy gets too big when it's too close to the shadows, but there's the horn, look, right there. There's the horn right there. So what we need to do is make the horn a lot smaller, so it needs to be the way light emits and radiates outward, so this needs to be farther away to make it smaller. So it needs to be farther away and farther up. So we take this, we move the Porksy up, and then the horn can be a lot smaller looking. Okay, so I think it's even farther. So we go like this. Oh no, that's too far. There we go. You see there? It's that little bit going outward. Okay. Let's do it a little bit a little bit more. Oh gosh. There we go. That's it right there. Okay. Can we get this to work even more in our favor? Hold on, I want to try rotating the Porksy ever so slightly and see if we use two of them. Because see how like using the rotating, the horn extends outward? I want it to be a little bit longer, because if it's like that, it's a little too short, but if I go like that, it goes outward even more. So I wonder if I do this, and I just offset the Porksies a little bit. Is that going to mess us up too badly? Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going to try this and doing some rotating. Let's see. It's actually too fat. I think it needs to be really skinny. So this needs to be lower, and this needs to get closer. Oh no, that's gonna make it bigger. I gotta think in shadow terms. So it's farther back and then up to make this thinner. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I know I might be missing some chats. I'm just concentrating here. Okay. I actually kind of wish... Oh, the helmet is a little bit tall. The horns should really be higher up, huh? I wonder if I actually raised up... Oh, you know what? Here's an idea. What happens if I raise the light up? So what if this is on here and the light actually moves upward? There, the horns moved upward. So that's another idea. But I think, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, see, so like that. Oh, then the bomb bokos look a little obvious. We could use some more and correct that a little bit. I think that the horns are a little bit more ratio, like properly like set on the head piece this way. But then the shoulder pads are kind of messed up now. Okay, no, it's closer. There it goes. There it is. That's where we were at before. Okay, you know, okay, I think it's, We're gonna run with it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think we do need to probably just run with the Porksy concept. Wait, where did my... Oh, there, Riviera Wall Shelf go? What else could work for this? I'm wondering if the Porksy is not going to quite be what we need it to be. Although, yeah, maybe it is worth just at least putting it on there just to see. Does that screw up his... Oh no, it doesn't mess up with the other side either. Okay. Huh. Maybe I even need a little bit, just more? I don't know. Maybe it just needs another item. But for now, we'll use the two Porksies. I think it was like this. Okay, this is gonna be a little tricky. At least they're the same height this way. But I need this to rotate a little bit off. Where I can't see. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we have this. I still really would like the little, if you could manage to get that thing to poke upward and outward a little bit more, like it actually has in the picture, We need his little weird pointy thing on his head, which looks like an anchor. Okay, so let's take a look at wall items. Preview indoor. Wall mounted. What could work here? Lighting. We're going for a little bit on the top of his head. So there's the alpine pendant, otter, factory, blotting crystal? No, it's too wide. What else is here? Carbuncle, no. That, no. Oh, maybe? Alexander, clock. This might, Glade chronometer. If only we only really want this part though. So I think that's too much. Agrichibi, hello, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Agrichibi? Let's see here. Oh, maybe this. Yeah. Maybe this clock has that little bit of the thing flaring outward. I wonder if that could look cool to give us the little bit on the top of his head. Maybe extend it with a bit of the lantern here to give it that extra point at the top. Curious. The plate of the alpine light might work. Yeah, so this part, right? Oh, the plate itself you're talking about? Like the actual bit here? Because I was looking at this in terms of, you look at dead on, right? There's this point part at the top. But then it needs to have the little flare outward, right? Because I'm looking at the top of this guy's head, and there is this really wide-looking bit that pops out. You're okay, Agachi, but entering Lotto to relocate from Goblet, but my RNG is bad, otherwise I'm good. Oh, well, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully, you will be able to get it sooner than later. And I'm doing all right. We're doing good. I'm having a lot of fun. I love that it's like a puzzle to me, you know? I don't know how long you've been watching, but yeah, so we're doing shadow puppets today. And right now, I was experimenting around and I kind of got the little shape of the helmet kind of going on for the Judge Gabranth from, which Final Fantasy is he from? Let me take a look again at this. Is he in Final Fantasy VII? It looks, oh no, 12? Yeah, 12. And so I'm trying to, recreate this judge's silhouette using shadow puppetry. So we have all of this craziness going on right here to hopefully replicate that. You just tuned in. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's turning out pretty cool. I did not know what I was going to do with the shadow puppets today, but I'm quite pleased so far with how it's turning out. I really at least want to get this dude's head looking okay, like just the top of his head. And then I think I can fill out the body a little bit. And then I want to try that thing that I saw with the Porksies. And we're going to try to do something interesting with that. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. Yeah. All right, I'm trying to think it through. Okay. I have an idea, but I do want to I want to get the tippy top of this dude's head in a more interesting, spot-on way. There's got to be a way to do this. Okay. It's a puzzle, you know? It's a puzzle. Somewhere in here, there's an item that's going to give us what we're looking for. Maybe it's a light. Maybe it's a candlestick. What would have a little tiny bit at the top? Tabletop items, miscellaneous. Oh, would one of these work? No. Ooh. This rotated at an angle. Like if it was this way. Nope, not wide enough. Gem scope, dragon, knight's piece, wyvern piece. This is not That has the point, but it doesn't have the flare. That could maybe work. This thing, the dragon piece, it doesn't flare out enough though, I think. Globe. That's an interesting idea. Using the globe and using it like that. But I think that would be, it would eclipse the helmet itself. So, yeah. You want to redecorate your house soon, but you need to save the money first. Ah, yeah. Housing adds up fast. It can really stack up fast. What are you thinking of redoing for your house? If you don't mind me asking. Do you have a concept in mind that you wanting to try out? Ooh. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Chainmail. What is this? Serious? No. That's too. It's gonna be crazy. An antique vessel. No. Ooh. I'm trying to think. What angle could? At any angle would that work? No, I don't think so. It might need to be a compound thing where we take like 3 items and mash them together for that little bit. Guardian Stove, the Royal Lion, armor hanging. Okay, interactive. Oh, maybe a vase. If there's a vase that flares out at the top. Like that. There it is. That's it. I think that's it. We need this. We need a vase like this. And then we get the little point there at the top. Right? And that's the silhouette. Roughly. Is there one that has a thinner lip that flares outward? Like this, maybe? No, I don't think that's correct. Okay, so let's go... Okay, let's just quickly scroll through some of these. I don't think this is what we want. Queen's piece. No. The cat. Nah. You know what? I think we should just run with the vase thing and just see where that takes us. Cause I like that idea. Seneki! Hey! Hi, Seneki! Been a while. How are you? And Agochibi's saying you kind of want to go to a gothic theme. Ooh, that would be cool. Do you like gothic theme? Like a cathedral or like a gothic home? Like actually going for like a home but in a gothic style? Or are you trying to build like a venue or something? What are you thinking? And I'm doing great, Seneki. I am currently working on trying to replicate the Judge Gabranth from Final Fantasy XII here using shadow puppetry. So you can see I'm using all of the dolls and everything here, and I'm trying to replicate his silhouette. So right now what I'm working on is trying to figure out how to get the little pointy hat thing up at the top of his head, and I'm trying to figure out how to get that into this thing. And it's proving to be rather tricky. And I also have one other thing I'm going to try too after this. Ooh, maybe a chair. Oh wait, what was I thinking? The lighting, right? Like one of these lights. No, tabletop lighting. Because like one of these might flare outward. I need something that's pointy that flares outward. Pisa lamp. No. Carbuncle. Ooh, otter hat. That has the shape like this, right? There's that shape again. And I think though, no, it's going to be too wide because when the light hits it, it's going to fan outward from the top. So, okay. I think what we're gonna try is like this with the with that vase that we found. Where is the vase? Tabletop stuffed interactive furnishings. The gesture, this one. The Gartic Jester flower vase. Let's try this. Gartic Jester flower vase, and we already have the wall lantern. I think Gothic home, Agrochibi, that's cool. Can't wait to see what you do. Yeah, that. I hope you get the house. Are you able? Do you have a house already? As you're saying, you're trying to relocate from the goblet, so you could already start building it there, right? Chibi, if you do housing and stuff, and I mean anyone on this stream really, if anyone here does housing, especially Chibi here too, I have a Discord, which is all my socials are linked down below in the Twitch panels. Actually, I even have a command for this. I just realized. I need to remember to use these things more. But if you'd like to join my Discord, we have a whole housing section in there where we talk about housing and share ideas and our works in progress and stuff. I would love to see some of what you're working on, and just like see that's coming about. Is that? Wait, is this thing not available for purchase? The little vase? No, there it is. Garlic. Oh, why did I think it was garlic? Whatever. Garlic Jester vase. I think this is gonna be it. I think we got it here. I'm really curious if this will work. Snecky, what have you been up to? Are you DJing tonight or anything? Or if not, would you like to come and hang out at Prominence? I'm going to be DJing. I have a Prominence opening tonight, 8 to 10 p.m. PST. So if you're around, come hang out, come vibe. Heck yeah, sweet. Always love having you there, Sneki. Have you been working more? I know, Sneki, you were working on a bar last time we were chatting about housing and stuff. Did you finish that bar? And I presume the venue or something that it belonged to? Oh no. The light. Ah, dang. Hold on. This might actually not work the way I thought it would. Because of the way the light is shining upward at it, and so therefore kind of it's gonna catch it in a really weird way. So actually, this does make me wonder if one of these other things could work. It's just a matter of when the angle hits it, it's gonna have to look a little different. You see what I'm saying though? Like, cause like, it's gonna flare out too much. So like if I had it here, right? I think there's no way. Yeah, it's gonna look too, it's gonna be too much, damn it. Okay. I was really hoping to get that little aspect of it. Okay, you know what though? New plan. At least just to get the idea across, I think we're gonna just use the Alpine light to get the little pointy bit on the top of his head. It'll be understandable. It's a pointy bit on top of his head. I think that's still better than nothing. And then because I want to also just try one more thing that we kind of stumbled upon as a second little build thing here. Okay, so let's see this. Oh, it's gonna really extend, isn't it? No, that's going to be too much. Oh man, none of them really have that little pointy bit. Okay, I might need to fiddle around with that a bit more. Okay, let's fill out his body at least. I think I can do that. He's a little bit floaty right now. You'll screenshot in a bit. Yeah, definitely. Please share. Sneki, are you in my Discord? Would you like to share in the Discord? Would love. I mean, I want other people to see your work as well. And Tessa's saying that you finished your apartment. Excellent. The is the dance studio the one that the dance studio you're working on? Is that the one you're talking about? Where you wanted the mirror, right? Is this the build of which you speak? Oh, that's interesting. Using the doll like that, you can get a little bit of extra of the like neck area. But okay. I think if we go... Wait, no. What if we just go really low with this? No. Well, maybe more bombocos. Why not? Okay. But really low, really close to the light. It needs to just fill out the body. Or maybe is it kind of nice when it's actually just like... actually, I think maybe it is nicer if it is... It's closer to the edge. Come on. There it is. There. It just fills out the bottom, so it looks like, you know, he's got a chest. There's a chest there going on. Oops. There we go. That looks like, you know, like a bust, right? Like how people do that. People, you know, you make a sculpt. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh boy. What do we have here? We have an alpha. Store. There we go. Disconnects everything. Okay, perfect. No, the dystopian library. Oh, okay. One where I'm... Oh, yeah. Cool. I'll take a look at that. Also, by the way, just for anybody who is not maybe, who hasn't seen my stream schedule for upcoming stuff, at the end of the month, this month, we're going to do another housing tour. So, if you would like to hold your build back for the housing tour, then maybe don't show it and wait for that. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing some people's builds and talking about them on stream. So that will be happening, yeah, near the end of the... I think I have it scheduled right now for the last week in the month that we'll be doing that. And so the submission form for that will probably open next week, maybe? So we have like at least a week or two to kind of get people's builds in there. So if you're working on a build, then have that ready. It doesn't have to, you know, yeah, it doesn't have to be finished right this instant, right as you submit it. But if you, as long as you can know that you can finish it by the event date, then you're good to go. We'd love to have you submit stuff. Okay, so we have this, and I actually want to do one more build. Or one more idea. Because you'll see in a moment here. Oh, cannot place any more items. Actually, that's true. There's probably a lot of items out and about right now. Okay. There we go. I actually want this. Okay, so... Can we do an indirect light? Oh, right. No more items. Hold on. Let's get rid of some stuff. Oh. Okay. And now I wonder, how do we want to spotlight this one? Oh, I need it from the bottom, actually. I need another indirect light, ideally. But for now, let's just rotate this one. Or can I just buy another one? Let's just try this for now. Okay, so here's the idea that I had. We need to start with 2 porksies. Okay. And we need to have this. Where'd my wall shelf go? Oh, come on. Okay. So if this does what I think it will do, okay, let's see if this is actually going to do what I think it's going to do. There she is. And oh man, okay. What happens if I rotate this? Can I get... No, that doesn't, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start with this. And I wonder, okay, let's try something. Oh my god, that's so cursed. That is, do we want to go there? Do we want to do this? Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna run with it. Yeah. Oh, man. Just come on in for a kiss. I think I can probably move the mouth down a little bit more. Hold on. I think I should move the mouth down a little bit more. Oh, wow, that snapped really far forward. If I move it farther back. Is that worse? I think it might be worse, actually. We can always adjust. Oh, no, that's okay, I think. This is art. This is art in its purest raw form, right? Does this evoke emotion to you? I mean, this other thing, you know, is pretty cool too. I think one is a very realistic. Okay, hold on. Let me hide the judge guy because he's not what we're going for here. See, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Art, you just can't contain it sometimes, right? Sometimes things just need to be what they want to be. And what else can we do? We need to have hair on this person, maybe? How can we add hair? What has something hanging down from the bottom? Wait, actually, what if the jaws were the hair? What if the jaws were really far forward and they were actually the hair? Right? Like, what if... Oh, no, not there. Okay, see? So, like, if it's like that, it's really huge, right? And then if we just shift this backwards a little bit, we'll get hair, right? Or a really creepy looking face. What's it catching? Oh, it's getting that little bit at the bottom. Yeah, see there, it's hair. Oh, dang it. No. Man, this is getting into some interesting, like, abstract art. Oh, she's got, like, a mustache. That's cute. Maybe we go for the mustache look, yeah? It's a very nice look. Does that look interesting if she's off to the side? Like they're looking at something? No, I think it's better if it's dead center. Okay, let's just take a look at what that looks like if I step back for a moment. Oh, that's kind of cool. Almost makes me want to have two different jaws. But I like how that gives now the idea of a hairline. It doesn't... I kind of wanted it to catch the light with the fangs to really give the hair coming down from the brow look. I don't know why it's not doing it. It's not really working like I thought it would. Like, where are the fangs? Why is it not giving me... Unless I was to put a light up top and shining down, and then it would give me fangs. That's another interesting idea, right? Like if you did... jaws up top. I don't know, to be honest, that's actually very interesting like that. Just like even as it is like that. Oh, it's kind of like, wait, now there just needs, there's a goatee. Wait, now, yeah, no, that's totally a goatee. Or like a stash, right? So now we just need a nose, actually. What could be a nose? Jellyfish, maybe? The macaron? Oh, the macaron, maybe? Or, what else do we have here? What else do we have in our arsenal? Would that work? A fungus chair? Wyvern piece. Dress form. Kind of curious if that would actually be an interesting nose. Like, what would this do? Looks like Voldemort. No. I don't know, maybe just straight up. It needs to be a triangle? This is... You guys should try this. Do try this at home. This is very fun. Oh, paper bag. Yeah, that might be it. 2 paper bags offset from each other. Where is my Riviera wall shelf? I'll just look it up. Riv. What? Oh, there it is. Okay, and where'd my paper bag go? Wait, was I? I'm very confused. Shouldn't there be... Oh no, it's called grocery bag. That's what it's called. There we go. It is a paper bag, but it's called a grocery bag. Very confusing, but okay. Okay. And we'll give it right on the edge here. And hopefully... give this dude a little schnoz. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Haha! Okay, there we go. I think we could even rotate that a little bit and make that a little better looking. Does that look better? Thin nose or like a fat nose? Kind of makes more sense with the fat nose, or even just like that. No, I like the dimensionality of where it's kind of angled. Let's see, what do you guys think? I think like that. Yeah. Might be actually where I just started, but there we go. Okay, so I think... Oh, are we on time? Oh, we're going a little over, but yeah, okay, awesome. Let's take away this light. Wow. I must say, these came out more interesting than I thought they would. I'm pleasantly surprised. So here we go. Let's see our final product. So we have like a face, a man with a goatee or a lady with a goatee. It's abstract art. So there we go. That's so interesting. Yeah, with the jaws and everything, and the teeth. I was really hoping the teeth would show and give us a little hairline here, but you know what? Kind of. It's pretty cool though that it actually gives the perfect like framing of like a face, right? And you still understand that there's hair coming off the sides here. Maybe you got a little goatee thing going on. All right, there we go. Shadow art piece number 1. And then let me just rotate the light here. And bada bing, bada boom. We have the judge himself, Gabranth. Although I wasn't able to quite get it as good looking as I think if with more experimenting, I could definitely fill in the little details that I wanted to there. But again, just for reference, oh here, let me scoot that view over a little bit. But there we go. We have the judge from, or one of the judges from Final Fantasy XII in silhouette form there, using Bombocos, Calcabrino dolls, and Porxies. So, yeah, don't let your dreams be dreams, guys. You never know. I don't know, yeah. This is fun. I thought this was really cool. Just imagine, we started a little bit late, so, and we were talking and stuff, so like, give it like an hour, a little bit over an hour's worth of work, right? So imagine if we built this out over, you know, experimenting several days and building up even more ideas and stuff. It could be really cool. I think there's something that could be pretty awesome about that. So, yeah. I would love to experiment more with this idea. And there are also, I think there's some great shadow art that people have done where they just put, for example, like a basic Tsukuyomi doll, and you get the cute little like bunny silhouette on the wall. But I think like for our purposes, I wanted to try to experiment with like what kind of silhouettes can you make using a bit atypical materials. So, did you guys enjoy that? Hopefully you guys had some fun with that. And it was also great to learn a bit more about a bunch of you at the beginning, or sort of beginning of the stream there. We learned several of our people are cosplayers, quite talented cosplay artists and Renaissance fair goers. And many of us have the common bond of having watched Digimon back in the day. And all that's fantastic. I love it. So yeah, here we go. There we go. It was, we have Gabranth, the judge over here. And then if we actually, right here, if I just hit escape, I think I rotated the light and I'm still in the housing menu. I should be able to hit escape and we can see the other thing here. Right. Oh, I'm going to be in the way though. There we go. If I go like this. Ta-da! 1 and 2. Haha, there it is. So the VOD for this will be up. I'm gonna aim for it up by the end of the week. But we also have a prominence opening tonight, so in about an hour or so, yeah, a little over an hour, we will have a prominence opening, and I hope to see many of you there. And now with DC travel, you can come on your mains, or if you have alts already made here, it's here on Crystal. But also don't go anywhere just yet. I have a few more announcements, or a few announcements to make. But I just wanted to, first of all, wrap up this stream before I get into those. So if anyone has any final questions about the stream or about anything, or wants to, talk about anything, now would be a great time to shout it out. I'm glad also to see that so many of you had a fun time with that. And you're right, Tess. I could see it. I could see the Rothcast kind of thing going on there with like the facial hair and everything. And a lack of eyebrows, because Highlander males have no eyebrows. That, yeah, there you go. Maybe it's a perfect portrait. Nimbus will be there on their main. Perfect. Can't wait to see out. Teague likes it. Very silly, right? Yeah, no, this has been great. And I like that we have this, yeah, both the faces there. Or we have the outline of Gabranth, and then also the silly face. I think this made for a really fun stream, a really fun time. Okay, so with that said, I think this will conclude the housing portion of the stream. So yeah, thank you guys for staying extra long on that stream. I hope you guys had fun with the Shadow Puppet stream. Thank you again for your patience as I was sorting out those technical difficulties, but I'm glad we still got to have the stream. It was a lot of fun, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with our result. I'll have to take some photos and stuff and put them up online. It was a fun time. So yeah, thank you guys also again for your patience with me getting the emotes and stuff. I have now kind of figured out how they work and how best to optimize them and everything, so I'll be more emotes on the way, more content, more DJ sets, more fun, more awesome stuff, more friends. It'll be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you guys all for all your support so far. You guys really, really keep me motivated and have me very excited to build stuff for you guys. So, yep, I'll be back though. I'll see you. If I don't see you for tonight's thing, hopefully I'll see you at some of the other DJ streams that I'm going to be doing. So tonight, in half an hour, I'll be at Prominence. So 8 to 10 p.m. PST. Prominence nightclub on Crystal. The address is there below the gameplay. If not, Ether, on Ether, Gold Roller Casino this coming Friday. And that is, I believe, 9 to 10:30, I think it is. Let me double check on that. Oh no, 8 to 9:30. 8 to 9:30, I believe, PST this Friday. And then Sunday, we got the garden party, 4 to 6 p.m. PST. And also the float and chill pool party from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. PST. So many fun things to look forward to. I certainly know I am. Thanks for coming to stream, everybody. I'm glad you liked it, Ram. Super chill stream, they're saying. Thanks as always. You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Always glad to see you all here. See many of you in half an hour. But for now, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and or see you very shortly.